Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome back to Cities Skylines. Your face is just... your face hurts me too, Brendan. Yeah. That's the area we just got done building last time. Yeah, that's where we were just looking. So tonight, I kind of want to get an airport in. And I kind of want to use this area over here. But I kind of think we don't have enough space. In fact, I know we don't have enough space. So, as beautiful as this is, we have to make some changes. First, we have to empty that garbage station. Then we need to come through and delete this bus line, which it is a bright minty green bus line. 5 whopping people are using it. It's gone. So those buses will now return to sender. And then we need to get rid of the train lines that are coming over here as well, which I think there's 2 that come over here. Yeah, the yellow one comes over here, so it needs to go away. And the orange one comes over here as well, so it needs to go away. I'm not really sure where the green one goes. The green one goes from this station out here in the middle of nowhere to... over here by our vastly overbuilt Dean Woods Wood. So this place is still losing a lot of money. I probably ought to optimize it better, to be honest. We don't need... You know what? Let's do that. Let's do it. I said I wasn't going to worry with it, but it's costing us an awful lot of money. So I am going to find my spreadsheet real quick. Sorry that my voice isn't as clear because I'm talking away from the thing. The thing being the microphone. I'll bring it down a little bit. That might help. I'm going to open up my little spreadsheet on my laptop here. I just need to make a copy of it. I will just copy it to the desktop for now. The desktop of the laptop, not the desktop. And we will open that. Maybe. This takes a while to open on my laptop for some reason. I don't know why. Good laptop. So this is going to be January 23 stream. That way I know what it is. So we need to completely reconfigure this place because it's in a bad way. It's in a very bad way. So we're going to pause it. Yeah, we're going to pause the game. We're going to get rid of everything, which is going to take a minute, but is necessary. I shouldn't be losing my forestry by doing this. I am not cool. It's fine. We're going to put in bigger tree plantations. I would like to see this as industry instead. There we go. That way I know I'm doing everything. This is also going to cause the big conga line of delivery trucks to show up again. Well, so that needs to go. That is fire station. It needs to stay. That is something. That's the main building. It needs to stay. Ooh. It's already getting laggy. I mean, we just started. Not a good sign. But this is all way overbuilt. I mean, it's producing, but I don't know. I don't feel it's necessary. I think I just deleted the specialty goods, but oh well. No, they're still there. It's that one. Yeah. Cool. So, let's turn this back on for the moment. And then, did we make a forest brush for this? I think we did. Late Dale January stream. We did. I'm gonna bring my strength way up and just re-blanket all this again. We did this last time, but I think it's worth doing again. Ooh, look at all the pollutions. Those trees are like, nah, I don't think so. And there, we're good. Cool. So now we're going to turn that back off so that when we start placing industry buildings, we don't lose any of it. And then we're going to go for a couple of large sapling fields. What do you mean I don't? I had a level 5. We had a level 5. It was level 5. Maybe it was only level 4. Well, we'll go for this is the biggest sapling field anyway, so it's fine. Actually, undo. I just think the sapling field... Hello, I deleted that. I just think the sapling fields would look cool back here on this hill. Yeah, let's go back here with them. And then we might even give them a bit more space between them. Yeah, I like the idea of a bit more space between them. Go right to there, please. Thank you. And then we will boop, trees back in. And then down here, it's fine that we're not at level 5 because the large one wouldn't fit here anyway. But the medium one will. It will fit just fine. So we're going to replace these with the medium ones. And we're going to focus them on all to the left. That way the trucks aren't going to get in each other's way too terribly. There. So I now know what we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 large sapling fields. 4. Put that in my spreadsheet. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of the medium tree plantation. So this will tell me what I need to do in the way of processing buildings. And I think we're going to go with... We don't have the pulp mill yet, so we'll have to go with this one for now. But for our... So this has, let's see, 5 trucks. You have 5 trucks. You do 3,200... Wait, you're not the same thing. Yeah, this is what I'm going to look at. There you have 8 trucks, and you do 6,400. You have 5 trucks, and you do 3,200. So we get twice as much for 100 and not double the upkeep. So this is definitely the best bang for the buck. But how many of these do we need is the question. So since we don't have level 5 just yet, I'm going to plan on having pulp mills, even though we don't have them quite yet. Now let's see if we do 5 and 5. How much are we over on? A lot. What if we do over here? I think I can get what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If we do 10 of each building. I'm just looking to make sure we get most of our logs turned into goods that are more valuable. And I think 10 of each is a good number. However, before we can really do that, we need storage for the logs. And this is where I would like to turn this off so I can see my roads a little better. So if we do 1, 2, 3, and then I really like this to be elsewhere, but 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I guess we can put a 10th one here. Sure. And then we need some storage. These are too big. These are a good size though, and these are too big. Basically, I want them to be like a right-hand turn. So out of the storage into the facility. So that's kind of why I put them on the sides that I did everywhere. This should be enough log storage for everything, but we may do just a little bit more over here, depending on how big our other processing plants are. For now, unfortunately, we just have to use the biomass building that we already had. So we'll do 10 of them, but we're going to come back through and probably replace these with something else. It's 8, 9, and 10. And then we'll do some more. Actually, we need storage, though. Yikes. Yeah, let's move 2 of these so that I can get some storage for all of our plain timber. This is probably not going to be enough. We'll probably need to have more. So let's do... Really hate to do that one right there. Let's go back here and move this up or down. depending on how you're looking at it. And then this way, this isn't up here by all this traffic. And then we'll do another plain timber and another plain timber. So these dudes, all plain timber. Right? That's what you're making? Yes. And then over here, these dudes are all making paper, so we'll do a few for paper right in here. We'll go ahead and give them forks. That's kind of what I was wanting to have for the other one as well. So paper. Oh, paper. There we go. And paper. And then just because it does help, let's investigate the barracks. The barracks increase the efficiency up to 100%. Obviously, I can't fit 20 of them in here. First of all, let's get some of our these guys, the maintenance workers. And then the barracks are really big. To the point, I'm thinking we may just run them over here. What's our... Yeah, our train's fine over here. We can extend out the area quite a bit. And just have more barracks. So this, you know, we're just going to make this custom to the barracks. We're not going to worry about where the spacing was in the other. So basically, I want to get in 2 per road here, and of course, you're gonna give me problems. It's fine. It's all right. I see you. And we'll just run this up to here to connect for now. So, anyways, back to what I was doing. So I want 2 of these side by side, and then we're gonna rotate them around once I get the road in here. So then I want the road coming in right there. No, right there. Yeah, and then down. Not quite yet there. Yeah. So there. Yes, and then we're gonna flip this around. And then we're just gonna do that a couple times here. So this will give us 20% boost right there, and that's not bad to start with. How far is this? 600. So I'm gonna come up. That's only for one. I'm gonna come up 1200, which is way up there. Yikes. Are these perfectly square? They're not. Of course they're not. That would be way too easy. So what I'm gonna do is grab that, and we're gonna use move it, and I'm gonna just kind of look at my grid here, see what's what. Just want to get this roughly where it would need to go. Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time getting a road in there because of the elevation change. Okay, that's fine. Just get rid of that one. And instead, we will just bring the road this way. What do we have here? Now up here I might be able to get away with it, but over there I couldn't because there was just no doing it. So 1160 is what we want to come out, which is right there. And then, you think 8 of them's enough? Oh, okay, apparently not 1160. Oh, because that road's wider, so yeah. Let's just build that real quick. So it needs to be 1140. There's no 1140. 1120 then? We'll see if that works. Indeed it does. And make that connection. Then put in 2 more. Now this is where I would like to go ahead and get a couple more back here, but I mean we already have 8. And that, each one of those gives us a 5% efficiency, and the place is already working with really high efficiency anyway, just because of its layout. Of course it went away because we deleted stuff, but because it all flows into one another, it had pretty decent efficiency. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's a 40% boost. I think I'll be okay with that for now. I will come in here, though, and make room for just another row, just in case we decide to later. So that would need to go not there. So that wasn't enough there. So this is 600. Let's just see if 1200 is too much. It's way too much. I can already tell it's way too much. I mean, that's enough to get like another set in there. I just want to go here. Yeah, so it's 600 I want to go out. My bad. So like, no, because I want another set behind. Yeah. All right. We'll just kind of wing it here. Right, so 1200. Let's try for 1200. Let's see. Yeah, that's way too big to get just one more in. That's more than enough space. Way more. So we need to go 4 tiles less. So if we did 1200, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. Why doesn't that go? Let's see why. You are over 1 too many. You are as well. And now these should fit in here beautifully back to back. There is a bit of a gap, but it's because of the elevation change, but we're going to fix that right now. We're going to, first of all, get rid of that. And then we are going to use our marquee selection and grab this and set it all down to the height of this one. And then we'll terraform that nonsense to make it look a little bit more acceptable, which shouldn't be too hard. So we will grab our level train tool, hide that, bring that way up. I'm going to grab this point and just push this back really far, and then come in and smooth it back out. And bring it really back close to this road, but not right up against it. And that should get rid of most of the ugliness, and it does. And these guys, they want to live in the forest too, because they're like, you know what, we're lumberjacks. We want trees. You know what? We said we're going to do the cliff, but let's just solidify that this is a dense forest. There. So now this place should upgrade to level 5. We were just we hadn't produced quite enough stuff yet. They're all going to complain, and these dudes aren't going to have water. I just realized, but we can fix that really quick. I think doing something like that will get them all. Yeah? Did I get all of you? Should have done. Yes, cool. So now our efficiency bonus is, we went up to 68. So that's pretty good. I'll take it. And then we just got to wait for this place to churn out a bunch more stuff and get more employees, but the workers are already flooding in. That should bring unemployment down very quickly in time. So we've got room for almost 2,500 workers. Cool. So these are mostly producing at 14,000. Some of them aren't. Probably because there's just not quite enough trees in there. We could fix that, but I'm not going to worry too much with it. And then they'll be able to bring the logs in there. For now, we are unfortunately going to see a massive mess of imports. And it's going to cost us a lot of money for a short period of time, but we'll deal with that problem later. So that gets that balanced out at least, and then when we get to level 5, we'll replace these with the one that I actually want, which was 10 of them. So it's going to leave us with a surplus of 30 tons of logs, which is way better. We did have a surplus of like 224, and that's just kind of ridiculous to be spending that kind of money on these things for upkeep, and just then turn around and selling them for less than it costs us to grow. Because you actually do export these for less than it costs to upkeep them. A lot of people don't realize that. That's why you want to then process it into something better. Ooh, look at the trains coming in and all the trucks too. And we're gonna probably start seeing traffic jams trucks down here as well. $30 tons of logs is like one truckload. Exactly. What's up, Raisins? So we got rid of all the mass transit and everything that was back here. Now we want to move this temporarily. And then we want to get rid of our train station. And then all these roads gotta go. Because we're going to use this space for airport. Trash truck was like, hey, I'm driving here. Yeah, little cross from the two, a little bit. And I think I even want to go ahead and just look at all these cars that were parked. They're like, man, our parking is disappearing before our eyes. Gonna leave the railroads. No, I'm not. I'm gonna trim them both back, just where I can see where they come off, and that's that. And we're gonna make an airport here. We're limited on space, so we're gonna have to get creative on how this airport looks. You just got home. Wow, late day for you, man. It's going all right. Been a productive past couple of days. Got a lot of videos edited. Got a lot of housework done. I'm just kind of curious how close we are to that. Okay, so you got a thing for the minion? Awesome. All right, so we are going to put an airport here. Yikes. So we know that we can go to about here because we already did once. So we'll go to about there again. Right to the edge of the map and right up to the highway. Hopefully this is all one nice level here. But if it's not, we'll cross that bridge in a minute. Right now, bigness. Sweet. And then I just want to back the airport off a little bit from here. Just to give me a little room to smooth things back out. I don't know if the airport would really be all that interested in water rights anyway. Let's also get rid of this, and then the underground version of it. Because I don't really know where things are going to go right now. I am hoping to be able to squeeze a little bit of a cargo airport in. Oh dear, we have caused issues. As well as passenger lines. I didn't think I got that close to the water when I was flattening. Yikes. So let's come in here. Let's go level terrain, but bring our brush strength way down. And then grab like that elevation. Actually, let's just grab that elevation and gently fill in some of these gaps where the water's seeping through, and that should take care of it. He says optimistically. Over there, it's fine. That's marsh that can flood. Yeah, looks like I got it. Cool. And then what I want to do, I'm getting pinged left and right in Discord today. I want to bring my brush strength up a wee bit. Brush size up just a wee bit. And then just on the edge of this, being careful not to erode what we just did for our banks. Just soften this so it doesn't look so rough. Very gentle touch there with our brush strength being brought down. And then that mostly looks fine. We'll deal with this over here later. So we got to get an airport in here, which means we got to really maximize the length of our runway. I'm thinking Obviously, we don't want the planes taking off towards the city. Or even landing towards the city. And if I put it over here on the side, that's just going to limit where I can bring rail in and everything. Unless I immediately take it underground. If I put it over here, it's fine that they would be coming in right over this. I guess if I draw it this way, they'll take off this direction and land coming in that direction, but they still have the buildings to contend with. So I think our best option for a runway is a short one right out here at the water's edge. There is a railroad bridge right there, though. How high is that bridge? And can we lower it? We could lower it. It's not that high. I mean, it climbs, but... right here, it's not too bad. I think that's where it's going to have to go. And since we previously unlocked airport stuff, I have this available to me. God, this is going to be so tight right here. And we're just going to maximize our length here. That is a short runway. That is just over 1 kilometer long. Like just over 1 kilometer long. It'll have to do. I think, like I said, getting connected to this thing's gonna be a bear because we gotta connect here, right? Not here. Okay, good. That makes it a little easier. And then here. All right, cool. So then we're gonna focus on a terminal that will eventually just get torn down. We're just gonna building one right now just to have a terminal. So what are our choices? Let's do. We are in right over here by the financial district. So either modern or ultra modern. I think they all cost the same. No, actually, this one. Oh, hi. This one does cost more. So we will go. I don't want the classic style. I want to go. Let's go modern. And for now, let's just do this guy. Just try to just snap it to the road there. Cool. Just to get that in, and then, like I said, this isn't going to stay. This is a very, very, very temporary place. We're going to tear the whole thing down, as I tend to do. Not in any way realistic, but that's what I do. So we're going to bring that there, and then we're going to bring this up. I just want to maximize where we can get planes in here. I don't really care how long things are at this point. Wait, what? 2200. I thought that said 220. So there is no 2200. There we go. That way I can maybe get something in up there. Possibly, or we could just like that. Actually, no, I'm gonna get rid of that completely. Alright, so we need places for the planes, boss. And what I need to do is see where this comes in this way. So I want to make this go like here. What's up, Kiltastic? I am building those terminals, baby. So 300, so we know we can't go beyond this point. So that'll go roughly there, but I want it to go back a little bit. Obviously, it needs to go back because it's not even touching the runway or the terminal. So to make sure that goes straight back, I'm gonna grab it and move it Just the arrow key. And then I want to line up another one next to it just to see if that's back far enough. Make sure those... Yeah, okay, so this one's still not far enough back. So bonk you back just a couple more. Okay, have to do it by hand, which is dangerous. Because my voice cracks. Alright, so, no, it is not an industry. It is an airport. If I did it right, that's 180 degrees. Look at me being a pro. I am awesome. You heard it here first. I'm awesome. Of course, this is all going to change once we get medium planes. I don't know. We may just let it upgrade with small planes and then worry about building something else later. So, yeah, let's just whack down a bajillion small slots here. It is not a bit of a stretch. I am awesome. My mom tells me so every day. My mom wouldn't lie to me. And these are all going to be complaining about the lack of water. Which, we have water pipes not under the road where they belong. Though, in this case, they'd probably just be inside of the airport terminal. I mean, they did tell me Santa was real. My mom says I'm a catch. There. That's a functional airport. Doesn't have any attractiveness score, but it is a functional airport. Actually, no, it's not. It's not. I lied. It's so not functional. I haven't finished it at all. I'm gonna do this. So over here, I think we shall... I don't know what we shall do over here, honestly. Yeah, I do. I know what I want to do. Hopefully this is creating nodes here. No way to find out. Yeah, it is. I have no idea if this is going to just cause massive traffic jams or not. We'll see. So there, they can come in there. We're just going to go whack and put that there. Wait, is that right? No, we want them to go out there, don't we? Shit. We want them to go out there. Okay. Alright. Okay, this is going to get a bit hairy, because it's all backwards. I should have made them land this way and take off that way. But then we would have had the bridge problem. So this needs to go down here. Into there. This is never going to let me build this, is it? Probably not. And then this one... Well, if I'm hitting this at a 90, it'll be okay. We'll just have traffic getting each other's way here. And there, you're connected. Actually, that's almost 90. That's kind of cool. So now it should be a fully functional airport with lots and lots of crime. Where's our nearest police station? A bit of a distance away. Here, have your own damn police station. There, problem solved. So now we just need to get some attractiveness score. I could just probably do that. Like, I could just get it right there. This thing's already costing us a lot of money. So instead, let's add things that make an airport pretty. Which, in this case, are... We don't have a lot. We're gonna cheese out some hotels here. Yeah, fine. We can block that walking path. I don't really care. Wow, that's only 80? What are those a piece? That sucks. Here, I think this gives attractiveness. Air traffic control right there. Oh, we have a plane! We have a plane! It has 4 people on it. We have a plane. Oh dear, it did not like that. We're gonna follow the plane. It's a taxi's out. Take off in our horribly designed airport. There are probably 4 unhappy people, or 4 happy people because they're leaving town. Like, we're getting out of here. There he goes. He's gone, man. They don't fly at a very high altitude, though. First-person camera's funky. Well, look, you've got your own. I think the least crowded plane I ever was on was like 8 people. And they made us all come sit at the front of the plane for weight balancing. They're like, yeah, you guys all gotta move to the front. Sorry. We gotta balance the weight of the plane. And I'm like, hey, don't call me fat. So I guess we'll just spam down a bunch of these. This will get us some attractiveness, I'm sure. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Also didn't mean to do that. But what we'll do, since we're here, is go wabam, and we will say, hey, you guys, get in a line. And then we will duplicate them in place. So you'll hold down Alt and go yoink, 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 yoink. Like that, and plop those down. Now it's our attractiveness. Yay, 500. Those are worth a lot. I've flown... I don't know how many times I've flown in my life. First time I flew was when I was a kid, when my dad was... Right before we moved to Texas, the company that was hiring him flew us all down to interview him. And during the day, we basically had a tour guide of the area, showing me, my mom, my sister the area. So cool. I think we can just ignore the airport for a while and hope for passengers. Right now we have 1 active flight. Probably because there's no mass transit coming to the airport. I mean, there is, but there isn't. We could help that, I guess. Yes. So we do have the airport bus station that we could put in. I mean, this is not going to be... None of this is where it's going to live forever. It's just for now. So we're gonna bring that down like that. This is so bad. And that like that. And then we'll get... Yeah, I don't really know where we're even gonna run a bus through. I guess, like, this bus route can come over there? Sure. Where's your last stop? There. So let's have you... really like to have you go before that stop. I did. Ooh, then now that crosses over itself, and I never like having that happen. I get rid of that stop. So then it has to come back over there. It's still going to cross over itself. It's got to go there and turn around. Okay, then. What if, instead of there, let's put that stop back. Put it back. And instead of doing that, we'll go here. Yeah, that works. There. Now a bus goes to there. And it does interface with that quite well, so people can get over here. I was thinking, ooh, we have 2 active flights. What? Where are they? I would like them to land. I do not see. I do not see. Also, want to check. I wish they would have added like plane crash with random disasters that would have caused like a fire at your airport. I think it would have been a cool thing. I don't see these active flights. Also, I want to check, where is our flight path? It's over there, so that kind of works. Because they'll come in and do that, and then when they take off, they'll try to go over there. Oh, there's a plane. I see a plane. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, there you are. I saw your shadow, I guess. I wanna... You're taking off. I thought I saw another one. No, just that one. Wait, you're taking off? You haven't landed yet, dude. And you've got 50... I don't believe that you're taking off. I do just want to see the carnage. I think you're going over there to land. Ooh, look. See the engine. That was a bank turn. Holy crap. I knew he was coming in to land. It doesn't go when it hits the ground. It's sad. Just checking to make sure we're good here. That it doesn't like just vanish while it's landing here. Cool. Awesome. So that's one of our 2 active flights, and that brought 50 people into town. That's tourists, maybe. We're up to 4 active flights. I just need the weekly passenger count to bump up. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're going to go back over here. Pause. Get rid of these. And replace them with the one that I actually want. We need 10 of them. So here and this duder. So 1, 2. Counting with Brandon. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. They cost more, they pollute more, but they have more trucks, and they produce more goods. So that will be a good thing. And it looks like the mass importing is done, and we're down to just that. And see, there we go. We are still outputting quite a bit of raw forestry products, but that should, now that we've got these, drop significantly. Because we just doubled the processing capacity of each one of these. Each one, we're basically doing, we're taking 48 tons out now. Previously, we were doing 24 tons total. 12,000 units per, so they were only doing 6 units per, so it works out. Roughly, anyways. Units and tons are not the same, unfortunately. But that should work a lot better. They'll get the paper storage full. And then once they do, just like on plain timber, because these are all over 50% full, they're now exporting it. Look over here, exporting it. And you can see that 32 tons of plain timber is worth more money than 128 tons of just logs. So that's why we want to get the paper going as well. And then, of course, our unique factory who's making furniture, which just goes there and immediately gets sold either to businesses or it gets exported. So cool. That's our airport started. I just want to get this thing upgraded as soon as possible. So I kind of want to keep my attention on it. And we're up to 5 active flights per week. And I think the way we're going to get there is by just keeping track of the attractiveness score. I think this is enough for level 2. And then our final passenger count is going to be huge, if I remember right. So we might have to upgrade some of our landing, or our gateways. Gateways, yeah. Ooh, did we just upgrade? We did. So now we've got that stuff, and then it takes 1,000. Oof. Yeah, that sucks. Sorry. It's okay. We're gonna do a thing. Also, what mass transit did we get for it? We got the metro station. Maybe. Probably wind up doing more underground metro stuff. So we now have the larger terminal, which we're going to wind up going with one of the large terminals, probably this one, to actually build this thing. And we'll probably center it a little bit better and have like a little loop that goes around and around and again. How many people are you seeing? 10 whole people. Woo! And the airport itself doesn't really tell me. So we gotta get up to 1,000 attractiveness. What stuff did we get that adds attractiveness? Because I really don't want to. We got airline lounges. Those add quite a bit. Here we go. Yeah. That's where I'd want to have a lounge if I was going to lounge at the airport. Is right back here where all the action is. That helps some. It brought us up 120. Maybe some fuel tanks. We really don't want those snapping to the runway or the taxiway, because fuel tanks, you don't want them right next to where the jets could potentially run into them. Something tells me that would be bad. That brought us up to 940. Let's do just one more of those then. Put them over here where a car can run into them. That seems like a much better idea. Just go here and there and right there, and that'll get that done, and boom. 1,020. Now we got to get to 5,000. So, one of the reasons I started on the airport so early tonight is because this area has not finished upgrading yet. We still have a pretty big demand for residential, but we've also got a lot of we've got some buildings that are fully upgraded, which is nice, and they are all in the self-sufficient building style. But we've then got these down here that are just holdouts. Education pipeline is good. We're getting close on the university or the trade school. Probably have to put a university in at some point. I'm thinking over here would be a lovely spot for a university. Somewhere. I don't really know where. We still have a lot to do on this map. I love how this comes out and around all this way instead of just going boop up that hill. I think the highway department would have just, graded and booped up the hill. But maybe it was cheaper to go through here. Maybe there's lots of granite there that they would have had to blast. And blasting granite's expensive. First ever flight, AirTran. I've flown AirTran. That's that really small one out of Florida, right? And it has like a reputation as like a party airline. They flew a shuttle back and forth between Dayton and Orlando, and I think my ticket was like $55 round trip. So like nothing basically. Are they long gone, really? I would like to add some medium stands to this, so I'm going to use this. Let's use this. Bring this over here. No matter what, it's going to be at a weird angle, so let's just come at a weird angle off of this. Gotta bring it out a little bit to clear that. And I'm going to try to hold this 135 here. There we go. And then that should let me get a couple of medium ones in, just so we can get some higher capacity flights in here. Gonna cram in as many as I can. Yeah, I know you don't have water. Settle down. There, now you have water. Go here, and then we can connect this up. It's not going to be the most efficient thing ever, but it's going to be functional. You don't like that, okay. Boop. Good channel was bought by Southwest Hobo has shown up to educate us in the ways of the airplanes. Oh, that even brought our attractiveness up a lead bit more, I think. That should, yeah, that got us a couple extra active flights. We're going to tear the whole damn thing down soon. We're going to have to really rethink where the runway is, because it's going to be in our way. We could get a longer runway if we brought it right in by the highway, but then we'd have to bring it in so they land here and take off that direction, because you don't want a plane taking off towards all that highway infrastructure or towards the city. I mean, as it is, the landings coming in over these high rises would be not good. It happens. I mean, there are cities that have the airport right smack dab in the middle of the city. A dozen flights, man. It's going to take a while to get to 5,000 passengers. Well, while we're waiting, we can upgrade roads. Because we never finished our bike path through back here. Is this a bike path? It is. So this needs to be a bike path through here. Bring that all the way in here, and then where? Back there. Okay. So we'll bring it down here, and then it's going to come down and around this direction. But somehow not destroy our paths. That's new. Last time it was... There we go. I spoke too soon. And then up here, and then I'm also going to bring it in up this way. So our cyclists have options. And then we need to upgrade this and that. And then we need the non-bicycle path, which is that one, for the rest of these. And we're going to eliminate more parking. Hooray! We are going to add some parking in, though, I think. Why is this being so laggy? Video game, please don't crash. So where was this? I know we destroyed this. Was this just right here? So we could make a connection there. But yeah, that was my first time to fly. I was just a little kid. I was like 6 or 7 when they flew us to Texas. I loved it. The only part of it that wasn't really pleasant was the nearest big airport was Houston, and the town we went to was about an hour away, and they only had just a small little region, not even a regional airport, honestly. Just teeny tiny little airport in, I believe it was Lake Jackson. I don't know how big the airport is there now. I'm sure somebody is frantically Googling it. Uh, but that flight from Houston to Lake Jackson was just a non not pressurized. What's the word? But you know what I mean. Um, for the plane itself, it was pretty rough. Just a little turboprop. It was bumpy. My ears popped really bad. It was rough. Are these two roads lined up? Oh, they are. I could put my parking lot right here. We could have a massive honking parking lot back here. All right, here we go. Big honking parking lot time. Gonna bring that out for 125, whatever that is. Maybe that was for. Come on, there you go. And then hope I can get the big wide one in here. Where's the big wide one? Ah, beautiful. It just fits. Nothing like using your riverfront property for a parking lot. But that should allow me... Ooh, what's happening? Okay, we can see the upside down. Dude, I love these parking lots. They're awesome. We do need to, first of all, seal the gateway to the upside down here. We don't want that. Oop, there we go. Gateway sealed. Yeah, we're good. We're good. All better. Oh, nope, not all better. Why is that still so high up in the air? Because the parking lot's not flat. It does do some weird things back there, but whatever. Can't. Did that help at all? Yeah, I mean, we still have some weird train things happening here and there, but it's better. I guess. Ooh, that needs to actually still be up on this side. Needs to be up at the height of the road. Would help to select the tool. That. Oh, no. Undo. I still had everything selected. My bad. Okay, now. Just this one building. That'll do. Now we need to try to get this path connected. It's only... I was going to say distance too short. Real fudgeums. Alright. Okay. Could have just used move it now that I think about it, but oh well. I've deleted it and it's gone. So I want to get this in right next to this. That's going to be tricky because where the grid is. Oh, this is going to be really difficult. So let's turn off grid. See if I can't get this to just run straight through here. Right, like that. That's good. I like that. Oh, look, connect, right? Fine. Whatever. Stupid myself. And then just make these connections back. So all this stuff stops complaining that it's not on the path. Boop. And boop. And that should, for the most part, be connected to the parking lot. There are some areas where not so much, but that should allow people to walk between the two. Since the pavement touches in a couple areas. So we need to think, where do we want our accessible parking? Probably close to the paths, I would think. Which means we need to do our regular parking first, question mark? Just so I can kind of see where that's all gonna go. Do the bigger one. There's no reason to use these small ones. It's kind of hard to see where that line is. So that would go there, and then we could do a little bit of accessible parking, like right there. And then we could go back into a big one again. Why are you not snapping? So we'll go there. And then we'll skip that one. Then we'll go right here. So you gotta think about these things. That looks good. And then a couple more blocks. Angry puppy. Oh, mad dogs. Ah. And then there, and then yeah, just a little more right here. Sometimes it snaps, sometimes it doesn't. And then we'll finish it out with regular parking. Almost perfect. Like, we're off by like just one stall here. I can deal with that. Do I have? We don't. So I'm gonna have to use. We only have 3s, really? Ah, okay, there we go. What to say? So snap that in there, put that in there. We'll come back and get that one in a minute. I should probably honestly have some places that people can, you know, like turn around or get through, like little aisles. Nah, we'll make him go up and down the whole thing. Make it a parking lot hill. Though, yeah, we kind of have to because of how the accessible spots line up. So we'll make a little section there. So that's about 4. So we'll get rid of that group. And we'll put this one in here because there's a light. Then over here. Hello. Hello. Thank you. It is, and it's right up on the river. Like this beautiful view of the water, and I've just put asphalt in. But there is like no parking anywhere for this whole school other than here. I mean, I think some of these buildings have a little bit of parking, but not a lot. So we gotta do something for them. So we're putting in we're paving paradise and putting up a parking lot. Should we do some EV parking? You hate it? I hate it too, but necessity. Stop pandering to car people. Well, we do have a bicyclist, like, basically super highway through this town. I figured we could at least give the car people something. That kind of just worked out, that fit. Okay, I moved my hand at the last second and screwed that one up. Now it's up right here. There we go. Click it. Oh no, once it's done, I may just completely delete it because I'll hate it myself. We'll see. Well, that's... no. I need to use those roads more often. I have these really cool roads that are made to put, like, parallel parking and angled parking on. I don't know where they are. Must be of these. Ooh. It's not unlocked yet. That's why we don't have it. Yeah, like these. These are really cool roads. Like they are designed for parking spaces to go along the edges, which is really good. And I have those parking assets. It's these. Actually, it would go. Yeah, it'd go that way. Oh, go that way. Yeah. So it's basically just 2-lane road with pull-in parking. We have trains, Hobo. We have trains. Granted, I took 2/3 of them out. Right now we only have a line going from there to over here. There was one out here where the airport was, and there will be again. I just got to figure out how I'm going to get all this stuff in here once the airport finally upgrades, which we're getting there. It's, again, we're so limited on space here. I could move the highway. And redo this entrance and bring it more back. I could move the highway. It'd be tough to make that connection there, though, because that's outside of city limits. So I'd have to, whatever it does, have it immediately curve pretty strong that direction. How do we still have crime and garbage here? Look. There is a garbage depot right there, and there's a freaking police station right there. How are these things problems? There's a lot of people going in and out of there. Yeah, moving the highway is really the only thing I can think of. We're just so limited on space. I don't think the airport would be all that useful out here. I mean, I could connect it up to a metro and train and even a bus line. Maybe we should put it out here. Because then I could bring the train in wherever I want. I really wanted to use this space for a big-ass farm, though. But we may, once it gets to level 5, we may move the airport out here. My question, though, is if I do, that's a pretty significant drop, though. That looks nice and flat from here, but oof, that is not flat. That's high. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 meters. Maybe even 60. Okay, so before we do the airport out this way, let's first just use the regular train tool here. Let's go at the elevation where the highway is, because that's what we would be working off of. And just smooth this out and see what we wind up with. So we can always smooth things out here at the edge if it's too gross. But I think we'll be alright. Yeah, I think we need to put the airport out here because that's all flattened off now, and that's a much bigger area. We could run the runway right along the mountain here. Though if I want to do a cargo terminal, we would really want to run the runway right down the middle so that we could have cargo on one side, passenger on the other. I don't want a very big cargo airport, just a small one. Like maybe 4 stalls. Okay, so the question that I had was, can I now, since I've got everything unlocked, can I build a second airport out here and still have everything unlocked? I'm going to try to follow my contour line that I made here as best I can. I may bump this a little closer to that side here. Almost looked like a finger pointing there for a minute. Don't get too close over to that side. Back this way. I'm pretty sure that... Ooh, it's Robin International Airport. I don't know what made it international. But this is a massive spot for an airport. Like, we could do something big here. The only thing is that I was thinking is it'd be cool to have the airport really close to the financial district. That way, you know, all your big wigs could jump right over. We could still do that. We could still just make this a small airport and have a second one over here. I've never done 2 airports in one town. I don't know how well that would work. I mean, they'll be 2 separate airports because they're not connected. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot, actually. Just making this a much smaller airport. We'll come back to that. Let's get this area cleaned up. And that way, that's like, you know, the executive's exclusive airport. I mean, other citizens will use it too, but for the sake of our story, just not much of a story. This has been, hey, let's do something different. Cities Skylines. That's been the extent of the story here. But I've been trying to make things make sense as I go through. There, that's all cleaned up. So we need a highway interchange. Oh, no, a lot of places has 2 airports. No doubt. There's a lot of places that have 2 airports. But I just think we can make this just like a small airport. Do just like 2 little stands, 1 medium stand, and 1 big stand for like the big corporate jets that come in. And just make it a small thing. Probably just stick with this basic terminal. And then that will also let us push it all back quite a bit, if that's all we're going to have. And then we can repurpose this land. We can still bring mass transit in here. It'll be good. It'll be a good thing. So let's get our new airport in, starting with a highway interchange. So I need to pause the game for a minute. And where does this start going? Straight. Right there. Just back it all out. And then because I suck at building interchanges, we're just going to pick one. I need a service interchange, but I just need like a trumpet service interchange. Half clover would work. Shoreline required. What? No. Wait. Where's the highway on this? It's right there, okay. So I'm gonna have to eyeball this. Yeah, it's got a key wall to look like a retaining wall in it, and those require shoreline. So that would be lined up there. Then it unsnaps as soon as I bring it that way. I really want this to be straight in here. This is where I wish I had like a grid. You know what I could do? Since we've got anarchy turned on, I can do a thing here. That wasn't straight there? News to me, but now I have a straight line to look at, and that'll help me. And then we'll be able to delete the path afterwards. Just gonna still have to eyeball it, but at least it'll be easier having a reference line here. It's just, I think that's gonna be as close as I can get it, and I'm gonna bump it down this way just a little bit. Because if I do one more pixel to the right, it's a little off. If I do one more pixel to the left, it's more off. This is as close to straight as I think we're getting. There we go. And then just get rid of the path. Lovely. See, it used a key wall as like a retaining wall down through here, which is kind of cool. But that gets us an entrance, and we'll curve that back around. So we just need to connect the highways up. This is 4 lanes, so we will connect that with 4 lane there, and this side's 3 lane. It's almost perfect. I got close. And then here, I should just be able to use the curved road tool. And I have, why are you saying there is your node? What? What's there? So run that in there, and then this in here. It's not really curving, so instead what I'm going to do is select that, come into this mod, and grab my create curve mode. If I can select the highway. There we go. And that probably needs flipped around the other direction. I need you to go away. Yes, it does. And then it just needs lined up because it is clearly out of whack here, but that's easy. For that, we grab our network multi-tool. No, we don't. We get rid of that menu and we grab our node controller. Go here and then select the corner you want to align. This one. Select the one I want to align it with. This one. And then that jumps right over. Now, boom. That straight line. And then here, I kind of want to do that same thing. I want this to line up with that. So it's like your extra lane for exiting is there. Yeah. That is what I want. And then down here, we'll just do the same thing just to make it look nice. This is almost set up, though. In fact, there's not a whole lot I can do on that one. So we'll just have to go here, and we will square that off, first of all. And squaring it off actually makes it look fine, so we'll just leave it alone. So cool, that gets the highway interchange in. Now we can unpause, because traffic can continue. I'm not a big fan of these exits where you have to enter in front of exiting traffic. Not my favorite. Because we're going to have people in each other's way. But there's really not a whole lot that I have pre-made in a service interchange that doesn't do that. That only goes in one direction. Like there's this thing. No, that also goes in both directions. I just don't really have any. I guess I could have done the seagull. Actually, I kind of like that. What is that doing? No, I don't like that, because that brings the highway to a stoplight. No. You don't want a stoplight on the middle of the interstate? Be gone. I think it's just evil. There's this, but it has the road kind of coming out in the wrong direction. I mean, it would work. But it's not very optimized. Yeah, that wouldn't work, and then none of those work. Yeah, we'll just live with this. Not ideal, but we'll live with it. So we need to get it to come back in and around the road. Because I want my runway running pretty much down through here, so we can have a little cargo airport over here, and then this will all be passenger stuff over here. So we... Actually, I could probably just... You think that's going to be the regional airport? This is going to be an international airport. This is going to be Big Boy. That's going to be our regional. You don't think I'll remember? Since you're calling me old, thinking I won't remember, we'll name it the Geriatric Regional Airport. I won't forget. How cool would it be to just have the runway, like, have the planes taking off right towards the road?
Astrologists report that
a
devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future.
We got a meteor inbound.
Shelter immediately if any is available.
A strange package, eh? Wait, am I outside of city limits? No, of course I'm not. It wouldn't let me be building out here. Oof. I mean, at least it wasn't where we had anything built up, but man.
Has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
There's a box of packages of Greek snacking olives. So we didn't have any casualties, but we did lose some roadways and created a little bit of a tsunami. And a hole. I like this that they've updated the picker mod. I pointed this out the last stream, but this is cool. The last 5 things you've selected are there, so you can quickly go back to something if you need to. Nice little touch. There, roadway fixed. And I don't think this flooding is going to cause any problems in our city proper. I think it'll be fine. Except for, you know, all the vehicles that are getting... Oh, we have pumper trucks? Oh, that's not a pumper truck. You know, we have a few tourists and things that had a little bit of trouble. Now we have a traffic jam because the donut truck's like, I don't know what to do. I was flooded. The guy with his VW is like, I'm jackknifed. Ooh, wow, okay, he just ceased to exist. Probably true if that much flood water hit him. Ooh, this might take a while to drain. And I don't have pumper trucks. Oh no! The long truck got washed out into the river. Oh, he's sinking. Oh, he's gone. Yeah, this could take a little while to drain off. It wasn't even from my city. He was from another city exporting cargo, so he wasn't even coming here. So we've got a little bit of water over here, but that'll dissipate. It'll all be fine. All right, back to over here. I was just about to build myself a little guide road when that happened. Because I do want the runway coming in, like, right at the end of this. So I'm going to come over here. I just need this to go out straight to, like, is where I want the runway to go. And then grab our runway tool because I want it with the planes. Come on. I want it where the planes are taking off towards the highway. It looks so cool. I dig it. Question is which? Okay, so right all the way to that first dot. It's the center. All the way to there. Oh, but I gotta get rid of that. Okay. Try again. And this should give us, yeah, now we've got a runway that's 2.5 kilometers. I know you guys can't see that because it's covered by the camera, but boop, now you can see it. It's 2,560 meters. That's much better for a runway. What we had was so inadequate. Also, it's costing us $19,000, but that's fine. So that, we can get a little cargo airport or cargo terminal on that side and then massive amounts of passenger terminals. And what I think is we'll prioritize the movement for cars coming off of here. With just a small turn here. Like that, and then we will bring the cargo out just to the side. I may wind up regretting this, but we'll see. So then I can bring this out this way, and then figure out where we want the terminals to go. Obviously, this road will need to come up this way and loop back around somehow. Or we could just bridge it, because we don't have a connection over here yet. And that could be the road that leads over here. I like that idea. Let's get it up here where we're level. Right, now I can't see my guidelines though, right there. Yeah, I like that idea a lot. So now we've got a way to get out here. What we're going to do with this area, I still don't know. I was thinking this would be like a cool island to put Chirpex on, but it's not very flat at all. Like, there's just not a lot of flat area. We could get rid of all these roads and just grade it, but that'd actually have some pretty good synergy with the cargo airport too. I've decided to change my mind and come over here and fix this one real quick. Which means all of this just needs to go. Caused a plane to cease to exist. Manifest, yes. It's flight 828. Yeah, flight 828. I'm in the about halfway through the final season, and ugh. The way they're wrapping it up is just so... The divine consciousness. I'm like, really? We had to go there? Okay, this is being too picky, so we're just gonna go marquee tool and delete. Gone. And then get rid of the stuff that we put in. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. We could do even a little small cargo airport out here, just a teeny tiny one. It's like, yeah, I hope they find an answer to it other than just God, too, because I'm kind of like, ugh, gross. So now I get to try to mirror what was here earlier. 40, roughly, so that maintain the look of the town. It's not going to be exact, but I'm going to do my best. 700. So I think that's where we'll curve this up and have that come up that way. And this can be like the entrance to our cargo airport. Yeah. Again, it's gonna be small. Just a small little airport. Nothing huge. We don't need anything huge. So then it goes back. I just kind of like to mimic this. So 660 and 660 again. Right? Yeah. But that middle one, I think I took that out, though. No, that was there. So then from there, it only goes across 720. So I need to find my 720 here. Bring that down like that. Bring this through like that, I think. 720 this way. And then I'm pretty sure... yeah, this is... like... that? It's so hard to figure out. You know what? There are easier ways to do this. Maybe. I don't know. This might not work. And then if I hit duplicate, I now has road. And we'll hold down Alt, click, click, like that. And I'm just going to put it there for the time being. And then we're going to delete what we just did. And we're going to go back over here. Grab all of that and put it right on top of that. Right there. And don't worry about those two nodes. They'll be okay. Promise. Try to line up my grid here. Ooh, almost. 1 pixel down. That has it. Ooh. Look at me using the mods to my advantage. And then right here, not a big deal. We just come into this mod, use our union nodes mode, and select. It does not want to select that one that's under there, though. Okay, try again. So, union nodes. That one. Yes. No, you had it. You totally had it. There we go. I just took some finagling, but it's in. Is that right? That's right. It's not right. That all needs to be down here. Ooh, there we go. Fine. We'll just reselect those and move it. Can I just... Ooh, dear. That's not happy. Why not? There, now it is. Straight down, and now line up my grids again, which is really tricky. Especially because that one side's not wanting to line up at all. I'm just going to focus on getting this right-hand side lined up. Oh, that fixed that side. Cool. And now we have to do the union thing again. Union nodes. But it should be a little easier. Yeah, there we go. There, now that's right. So this can go actually somewhere else if I want it to connect to a cargo airport. That doesn't need to go there. Oh, you need to bugger off. So now this might be a little easier for me to mimic. Probably not, but we're going to pretend. So then we go up 660 on that off of that second road from the middle. So those both go up 660. And with this road. And then go out and over. And we leave a big square in the middle, which will be awesome because that could be like where we put like some of the hotels and stuff. I think that would be a good. And then it kind of, what does it do after that? Oops, come back. Where oh great, I'm turned around. There we go. And then off of that, it comes over 660. And then up 660, and then across quite a bit. 2760. There's no roads in there at all. And wait, why is that 720 if this is only 660? Oh, it is 720. 660 comes 660 over, and then up 720. Off of the middle here. So basically the first node in, we need to go up 720. Which that node should be the same since we copied it. And that came over 2760, which will join up right there beautifully. And then this all having buildings, it's tough to see what's what. And then 1320 back out to the edge. So 1320 should take me back out to the edge. And it does. So we've approximated what we had there. The rest of that's going to be for airport. It's not exact, but it will do. It will definitely do. So we need both of these stubs to exist. Problem is, one of these stubs is going to have to connect to the airport terminal. Because I want to put the train station in. But I also want to get a cargo facility back here with a road and have it kind of just right off this. And so I'm starting to run out of room already. We'll figure it out. I have faith in me. So this time we are going to do the two different styles here. And you have a road built in, do you? Aren't you just fancy? I need just a temporary road to show me where the middle is here. Right there, and then I think if I delete that and that, I should be able to get this in here. Alright, that helps. That helps a lot, actually. Bring that to there, and then I can snap that. That's not a park, it's an airport. There we go. Snap that there. Then get rid of that. And then connect this. Lovely. Absolutely beautiful. And then we'll do the same basic layout that we had a while ago with something running up this way. That'll give me a place for my bigger jets, and then we'll just run this out this way. Like, we'll do one big one, a couple small ones, and a couple medium ones, and that'll be it. But I need to see where we're going to be able to put our mass transit. I'm not going to do buses here, because, again, we're thinking that this is, like, an executive-style airport. But we do want trains and metro, which, of course, don't fit. But I can put the metro in off a stub over here, or even out here. Yeah, I can just put it out there. Granted, that metro line is going to have to sink there and then come around, but I think that'll be okay. So we can get away with our metro line back here. That's easy enough. I'm going to get it right to the edge, though. Oh, but it's elevated, so it's going to have to come up. So it needs to go as far back as we can. So right by the highway. Alright. And then where can I get the train line in that it's not gonna... Is it elevated as well? No, it is at ground level. So if I extend this out just a little bit more, I think that'll be enough space. Nope. Oh, it's still... It's enough space for that side. I could just put it there. I guess we could just have a bridge come up and over the rail. I mean, that would work. Not ideal, but it would work. I don't know if we're going to get a cargo airport in here, honestly. Alright, let's get the metro connected. Metro. There we go. And so I've got to get this on the ground, like, fast. And then, why are you saying you can't connect to that? So let's do that. What's the shortest run I can get away with is that. But man, what kind of slope is that? I mean, metros are electric, but they're still trains. It's a 12%. Oof. I think I need to go out that length again. Go away. So that was... I don't know how long that was. That was 1740. So we'll do 1740. And we'll go there, and then we'll slope that whole thing. Wrong button. Actually, let's just select something else so I don't accidentally later move an entire road. Or network of roads. So slope from there to there, and 6% still, you know, on the extreme end, but I can live with it. And then we need to get it underground. And then here I want as long of a tunnel as I get. Again, just trying to keep it from being too steep. We'll deal with that lumpy bit later. And then here we need to get it underground. Keep going. There we go. Oof. Something tells me that's going to be really steep. Can't really see where the end of my tunnel is here. There it is. I want it right. Ooh, that does a weird thing there, though. A very weird thing. we are going to do a couple things here to make this a little better. One of which is slope that. And the same thing here. So it just continues going down, and then we'll reslope the whole thing later. I need to fix this, though, because this is atrocious. Which means we've got to grab this node. Hello? Why can't I grab a node? Okay, that's odd. Normally you have to go underground to grab that node. Need this to not look so ugly. Let's go to here. That tool, make sure it's nice and flat. Yeah, there, that looks flat. Okay, cool. So now I just need to connect the two, which is easy enough. He says. Why aren't we going underground? What's the thing on again? Did it switch to... No? So why aren't we going underground? The heck? It's not taking my view underground. And it goes above ground. There it goes. Okay, cool. Thank you. So we need to get to over there. So here we are going to come out and go up. And then come right back around. And of course that's in the way of the road. Of course it is. We'll go one past. Two past. To be lined up. So the curve is actually somewhat consistent. And then we will bring this over to here. Like that. And then back it off a little bit. Like there. And then we'll grab this. And we use our curved road tool and curve. And then we just need to update this line. Instead of terminating here, it terminates there, and we add in stops here. Like that. And then we need to figure out how we get the train connected and get airplanes in here. Ooh. Because that's where my airplane connection has to be. That's where they go back out. So I don't have a whole lot of space here to do this. That straight does not look 90 degrees to me. That is going to have to be sufficient. And then the train will just have to run really close. Airplanes. I don't think we're getting a cargo line in here. I just don't think we're going to be able to. I don't see where we're going to put it. Yep, no cargo line. Only at the other airport. I was kind of hoping to have a cargo line over here, though, because our nearest cargo depot is way over there. We may put something to facilitate some cargo out here. I could just put a cargo train station in without it going to the airport. That would work. So let's get our train connected now. So I'm going to select train tracks. And I'm going to try to use the mod to just connect these up. It may not do it in a way I like. Wrong shape, huh? That's kind of not best. It would be slowing down anyway to get ready to pull into the station, so I think we're going to live with it. And now we can reestablish these train lines. So from there to, where is it? there, and I want it on that side, please. Shift. Thank you. And then just back. There it is. Right there, and then I want to do another one on the other side, hopefully. Can't really tell if it's on the other side. We'll have to deal with it in a minute. And this one is going to come in here. There we go. That one automatically went to the proper side. And then back. Yeah, this is on the wrong side, so I'm going to have to just grab one of them and move it to the other side. Except it doesn't want to. Awesome. I think I just added, like, multiple stops here. Good. So, start over. Okay, we deleted that one. We delete this one. Yes, so let's try going from this station out. There we go. That did it. And then back again. Same thing here. This way I have at least a little bit more control, maybe. But here I can't tell what side it's going to go on. There. It's definitely on the proper side. Definitely. And then out to this station, but on... Wait, it just refuses to go to that other side. Maybe there is only one side on this. No, because it was there earlier. Alright, I know what we'll do. We will find where we were going. We'll finish this one. And then we will come up here and find trains. We'll make one of these red and one of them blue. And then we'll go back over here and hide one of them. Hide all of them and then just turn blue line back on. So now I know for sure I'm grabbing the proper stop, and it still does not want to jump set of tracks. Okay. Trial and error. So then create new line. We know that's on the proper side of the station. Stupid that I have to do it this way, but it's fine. We'll get there. Wait, am I going to the right place? Yeah. And then back, and now hopefully it should be on the proper side of the station. I just want the trains using the different sides so they don't interfere with each other. And that's connected now, right? Yeah. Awesome. So now let's change our line colors here. Awesome. That's going to throw way too many trains at that. Can I get out of that menu now? Going to throw way too many trains at that, but oh well. Alright, so let's finish our taxiway here. So we came out 900. So we'll go out 900. Throwing trains? No, never. And then connect that right there. And then we'll have just one large aircraft stand on this side. Oh, I forgot to turn it back on earlier when I showed the distance on the thing. My bad. Then we'll do medium and a medium, and then we'll bump down just a little bit and do a couple smalls. Now this is gonna mean that it does a weird here probably. I'm gonna mitigate that as best I can. So they're gonna be coming in this way. So let's run this out like this. Bring this in this way. That might be a little too close to the highway, but we'll see. And then we just need to get this to just join up anywhere here. It doesn't really matter. It just needs to get back out. And that gets us a nice little regional geriatric airport. Fix our water pipes. I probably could do the bus station here. I totally can. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put it in. Why not? So let's try to get some consistency here. So 360. Actually, let's go up off of this one. And we'll make this a one-way bus-only loop. I find my bus only. There we go. I don't want the one from the Steam Workshop, though. I want the one that came with the game. Because we have those now. But... really? So we've got one that's shared, but not a bus only? Guess where there was a bus only path. Not unlocked any of that because we don't have a pedestrian area in town. I know there's a bus only like highway. But that won't connect properly there, so we'll have to use the one that's didn't come with the game. It's alright. Now I gotta find it again. I clicked the button too many times. I don't need a 1U. Yeah, that'll be fine right there. Do I have one with trees? Now I'm getting picky. I don't have one with trees. And then we need to come in here and use our mod. Unlock that road segment. And we'll leave that, I think. And we're going to unlock those as well. And upgrade them to something different. And then I can upgrade this to the bus lane. Now I can upgrade it to the bus lane because I've got... oh, I locked it again. Unlock. From out of the tool. We can do that and then that. Now relock that. And now that is bus only. So now I need to extend my bicycle path once again. Because I want to ride my bicycle. So we'll go here. And we will bring the bicycle path. I don't want the one with trees right in front of the airport, though. So instead we'll use this one. I don't know if that median is going to cause problems with the airport or not. Do I have a bicycle lane without a median? Really? No? I thought we did. Oh well, we'll just have to have a median then. And then we need to relock those two segments. Sometimes if you don't relock the segments, it can get weird. So see, I can't do anything with that or that, but I can those that are locked back. So then we just want our bicycle path to continue. I was kind of hoping to maybe dodge the buses, but oh well. They'll just have to dodge the buses themselves. There, and that gets us a bike path that goes all the way around, and then we can run our bus. I'm not going to have this come over here anymore. Get rid of that stop entirely. That stop is still there. No point in having this bus come over here. It's got that. So this is really going to do two things. It's going to give us a bus route through this neighborhood. And we're not going to do too many stops. Just enough to get us some coverage. And then we'll come back, and then we're going to do another bus that goes from there all the way over to our main bus terminal. And back, and this will just be an express shuttle bus to the airport. Like that. Alright, let's get some water pipes in. Not quite under the road, but it'll do. All the way to the edge here, all the way to the edge here, and then mirror what we did here. Just by doing that, we get all of this covered, and then we just gotta drop down to here. And done there. That up to there, and then across to there, and then we just need to get out into the airport. And again, in an airport, these pipes would be either in the floor or the ceiling of an airport, so that's not unrealistic. I'm not going to worry too much about attractiveness score out here. I want to see what it is, and it's non-existent, which is kind of surprising. I thought it would give us some attractiveness. I guess not. So we will add just a couple of things in, since this is our executive airport, and we will do that in the form of some lounges. We'll do 1, 2, 3 lounges. We need traffic control, which I was hoping to get back there, but I guess not. Oof, where are we gonna? Guess there. Yeah, it's got a view of the whole runway and everything, so that'll be fine. So that gets us that gets us to a score of 280, which is enough for a level 1 airport. But we've already unlocked everything. It doesn't relock after the fact, so he's fine. Then I want to run a pedestrian path. And since this is like an executive airport, we'll do a nicer one. There we go. Right through there. I would like to have a crosswalk here, though. Or at least on the sides. Because there is no crossing there right now. And let's see if it'll let me get away with a crosswalk here. I think it will. Yeah. So we'll do a crosswalk on each side. And that'll help. And that will go away there. And I'm almost thinking, even though this isn't our main airport, this would be a cool place to have the, what's it called? The airport museum. Where is that even? Well, we can do the airline headquarters, though, since it's all executive. Yeah, have the airline headquarters out here. Yeah. We're going to put that, like, right in front of the airport. We're going to rethink our paths real quick. I'll have to center it up, but that's okay. Yes. Totally blocks the view of the airport, but whatever. So I'm going to bump this over this way. Just a wee bit. Lovely. And then we'll run our paths back. So I want like a path that comes in behind it here. And then like down and down. Yeah, it's about the same. And then it's not quite lined up with crosswalks, but I can live with that. I could always just angle it over, but I don't think it wants to. Yeah, it really doesn't want to. I thought turning road guidelines off would be enough. But I kind of need them to get that started. I could do that. That's fine with the angle. Cool. And then just adjust that a little bit. We'll just adjust. Same down here, just to bring that right up to the road. Bring this right up to the road. I think it kind of looks cool to have the headquarters right there. The thing is, though, we do need to get this thing up to attractiveness, or we won't get any flights. And we can't raise our ticket price without it being more attractive, because the higher we raise this, the lower our attractiveness score goes. Like if we do that, we gotta make up 625. If we make it that, it's 455. So I want to shoot for like 150 for our ticket price. So we've got a lot of attractiveness we have to do. That puts us at 0. Yikes. Big, big yikes. We'll go with these other paths again. Let's turn off-road guidelines so I can get on the grid easier. And here I do want road guidelines. Oh, my roads don't line up back here. Oops. Oh well. Here I do want road guidelines because I want to get in the middle here. It doesn't want to. It really doesn't want us, so I'm going to have to convince it to by temporarily making a node right here. Which means we'll probably have to do the same thing on this end. Now that one's got a guideline already because of this. So that one already works. And then this can just come in. That can come in. Now I can delete that, and now I've got a road guideline here. Good. And then let's go here. And right here. And right there. And then I guess maybe up to the middle here, but maybe not. We may just do like some parks or something here. We could do a cool pedestrian district out here. Though I'm not really sure how it would work. But it might look kind of cool. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Just right in front of here. I can't because it's airport. Yeah, okay. So I've got to back the airport off of this area. Which is fine because it's too big now anyway. I do want to be able to have some hotels and things in here still. So I'm not going to remove it from the whole thing. I am going to shrink it down here. Get rid of stuff we don't need. Alright, so now I should be able to come in here and clean all this up. That's the wrong one. There we go. I want to bring it to here and just bump out to cover our bus all the way. And bring it down this road. It's so bright I cannot see what I'm doing. And then, whoops, wrong one, to here. Up here. And then up here and down here. And then this is where our pedestrian district is going to go in the middle. Just a small one. Probably all commercial focused. There. Cool. Now will you let me make a pedestrian district there? Can I? Yeah, I can now overwrite the... Only thing is, I don't know if this building back here is going to immediately start complaining. It did not. Cool. Awesome. Did color outside the lines just a wee bit. That's going to make it tricky to fix the airport. But I'm going to try. That works. Cool. Cool. So let's see. The airport hotels and things will help us with our decoration score. Oh, they're big. Alright, so we're going to lose some paths. So let's center these. One there. And one right there. And that gets us up to 24. Hooray. We are getting an awful lot of flights for it being not a very attractive place. Maybe we'll bring these up off of these roads instead. Just give it a little bit of space in behind. Yeah, that works better. And while I'm thinking about it, I want to get in police coverage and all of that good stuff. So we're going to throw a police station in there. We're going to throw a fire station in somewhere. I guess since it wants to take up so much space right there. And then we'll redo this path and bring it to like, that's actually perfect right there. And then probably need some healthcare out here as well. We do. But I don't know that we really need like this big, massive honking hospital. It honks. If you listen closely, it honks. I guess we'll do big, massive hospital. What do you mean? I mean, distance too short, slope too steep, and space already occupied. It's a path. You can overwrite paths. What is wrong with you? Sheesh. Cool. And then we're going to replace this road with a pedestrian road. Which I'll eventually remember where they are. What do you mean they're not unlocked? Oh, I didn't do the service point. That's right. Ooh, where am I going to put the service point? That's something I did not consider. I want to kind of hide it a little bit. I could probably get it to hide behind the fire station. So let's extend the pedestrian area just a teeny tiny little bit over to here. Like right there. And I think it'll fit right there. So now I need to go here, and grab this, and then that, yeah, that fits fine back there. We'll just tuck it right alongside the fire station. That way, if we need a second one, there's room for it. Now I should have, yeah, my pedestrian roads. And I think for this area, I think I just want to go with cobblestone with trees down the middle. Oof, why are you complaining? You're not in the pedestrian area. You are, though. How much of you needs to be in the pedestrian area for you to realize you're in the pedestrian area? That much. Okay, cool. Now you're happy, yeah? You're happy, yeah. And then we'll just do... I don't have the ones I want, though. And I want these cool things here. The right... Well, I just want one of them, so I guess that's fine. That we don't have the big one. It'll be fine. And then I want to come in here with, like, a food truck that goes on this end. And then just parks down... Oh, I do have the large one. I don't know why I already have the large one unlocked. Do we have a pedestrian area somewhere else in this town? I didn't think we did. This is the one I want. I want the big boy. No, come back. Yeah, that's the one I want. And then I think, actually, I want to move my food trucks down to right next to that. And then here on the edges, just do, like... What is this? This is a flower plaza. You are a large fountain plaza. You're big. You're perfect. You fit that nicely. So we're going to do 2 of those. And then we're going to do our flower plaza down here. There's not going to be a whole lot of commercial or anything in this, obviously. I just want it to be a nice big park out here. And I think that's it. I think that's enough. Like, we've got these other smaller fountains, but I think this is good. Yeah, that's good. And then we can do a little bit of commercial along the sides. Not a whole lot. In fact, I think we'll do it low density. Just like a little bit right there. And then maybe a couple right up against the line there. And same thing back here. Nothing super fancy, but functional. And even though this is a pedestrian area, I'd like to have a way for them to get through here and up to that. But I don't have room to do it with a road. So it'd have to be like another walking path. So unfortunately, even though I wanted food trucks, we don't get food trucks. We have to say sayonara to the food trucks. It's a sad day. And then what I can do is snap this to grid and bring our path in like this. And up like that. And then I might be able to come up with something smaller right here. Let's look and see what exists. Like, that's too big. That's too big. That we know that's too big. That's, yeah, those are too big. So instead, what we'll do is, first of all, get all of this to match. So we've got brick there. Let's see if we can't get a different finish here. A different floor type. I want the... That'll work. And then let's see if we can't get it to match. Actually, I would like this, because that matches that really well. I don't know if this has that. Apparently not. So let's just get the dark gray. Oops, I clicked right past it. Now it's not going to give me dark gray again. There we go. And then this hopefully has the pattern I want. Doesn't look like it does. Oh, it does. Sweet. Yeah, that looks good. Let's turn that off. I turned the grid off. Hello. Go away. There. Not too shabby. Not the best in the world either, but it'll function. It'll do what I want it to do. And then down in this middle bit, I can go ahead and pause. We can come in here with these assets. Find this swirly cobblestoney one. Do that. And then I think I can get away with doing these with the prop line tool if I'm very careful. Before I do that though. Now, we just need to figure out... Oh, that works really well. So I just need to figure out where to start it so that it gets right where I need it to be. If I go one more... So let's just start there and see what we wind up with here. You can always move them over. Yeah, let's grab them now and bump them this way so they're at least somewhat lined up, and bring it there. And then duplicate them and just eyeball in set here and here. And now grab all of these, and I'm hitting caps lock instead of control or shift, and that does me no good. And then duplicate all of these and go across the street. Get that lined up right there, and now I can just come in here and make my own food truck plazas, because we have the food truck asset somewhere. In fact, we can add more than just food trucks. Oh, I need to come out of the prop line tool look, so we don't need like 10 food trucks. So we do like one there. And another one facing the path. Kind of like there. I thought I had 2 different ones. Oh, I do. Yeah, let's do 2 different ones. Where's your order window? Your order window's there. So we get rid of that one. I like that they were 2 different colors, though, so we are going to try to get a different color on this one. Bring it out like that, and then hit reset. You don't have... There you go. Now you're a different color. And then we can make just like a little seating area back here for them. If I can find the benches. Ooh, we can also make like a covered pavilion for them. Yeah. We'll bump that to the back. Right. Like that. And then in front of it, we'll do like a nice artsy-fartsy fountain. Right there. And then we'll do a little bit of lighting around the edges. Gonna have lighting. Roughly the same place on this side. Even though that's right there by a street light, whatever. Doesn't matter. Right there. Cool, and then let's find... Do I have picnic tables? Or not picnic tables, I don't, but I think I do over here. Maybe the ones I want are here. And these will be fine. Question is, can I get them? Oh, I can. I can get them to go right in over there. Lovely. Don't want a whole lot. Just a few. Look at us making a custom park. I don't think the fountain really works there, though, does it? It's a little much. Oh, I deleted the wrong thing. And of course, it's gonna now all be completely wrong. I'm gonna fight with it forever to get it lined up. There. Close enough. So what do I want here in the center then? We need something there. That's really big. That's huge. Maybe I need to move this stuff up and put this towards the back. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Let's see if I can grab just those tables. Having trouble grabbing that table. Can I have just the table, please? It's not. I can grab these two just fine. So we'll move this stuff. Yes, please hand me that table. And then we'll move this one. Oh wow, that one is just like, no, I will not go. Okay, so I can delete it. Right, there we go. It's like, don't delete me! And because you're being contrary, I'll just, whoa, use the arrow keys so you win, lion. There. And now we can put this back here. And I think this will look better back here. And then just to kind of make this feel a bit more like a place, just a couple benches, not a lot. Boy, holding down Alt did a whole lot for me. I thought that would force it to spin around on an angle. Cool. I like that. And on the other side, we're going to do it a little bit differently. We're going to come in with, if I can find them, ice cream shop. Where's the front of this thing? Probably there. And do ice cream shop and a little food stall. And then we'll bring this. Now we can have that front, and that's fine. Let's do our lighting real quick. Won't be exactly the same as the other side, and I'm okay with that. Well, this is a lot of work when I said I was going to build an airport. Man, this is a whole lot of airport work, isn't it? Let's throw in recycling thing there. And one back here as well. And then I think I'll just leave this an open pavilion. No, we'll do some benches. We don't need, like, seating here. This is just, like, go grab some food real quick, I think. Let's see if I can make these look like anything by combining them. So I want to do that. I want to duplicate it in place and then hold down Alt and spin it around.
The Coast Guard is warning of a tsunami approaching the area. Residents should avoid roads and waterfronts.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads.
I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna ignore it and build my park. Where's my park? Where's my park? And I'm gonna put that right there. Oh, that looks lovely. I like it. And then maybe come out with one of these off the side here. Nah, that's just kind of overdoing it a bit. But we're gonna now copy those two and line them up a little bit better. Actually, it's not gonna let me move them, so we're just gonna repeat that just a couple times. Maybe offset it a little bit here. There, park done. And this is a popular area all of a sudden. How? How do you have crime problems? You have your own freaking police station. We're getting a lot of passengers here for this thing having zero attractiveness. It has more flights now than it had before. You're going to completely obliterate. Good thing we hadn't built the new airport yet. Alright, so I kind of thought this map wanted safe from tsunamis. I was clearly wrong. I can't put them out here because we're outside the city limits. They're not going to do a whole lot of good right here. The tsunami will practically be in town, but whatever. It's just gonna have to do. Speaking of things that we don't have, though, I would like to maybe get another disaster warning tower out here. Oh, I never finished doing this, though. I wanted to kind of finish this road network. So then this is coming off of here at 660, going down 660, and then going to right there. Is that straight? Yeah. Okay. So that's right there. So down 660. How far was it this way? I'm lost. There we go. That does not look right. No, that's right. And then I forgot what that was. 1320. So 1320. So that means then it comes out on the third road up, which is here. I'm going to assume 660. Yep. And it's going to go down to there because that's 1320. And we're going to come right in like that. And at least we've got some symmetry on this side. We can do the same thing over here, I guess. But I think we'll get into the water's edge too quick, so I'm going to leave it. Well, let's see. What happens if I go 660 here? Where does that wind up? Oh, no, we've got room. Yeah, we can do it. There, now we've got a bit more symmetry than we had. We don't need this stump of a road anymore, though, because we're not going to get a cargo terminal out here. There's just no way. There's nowhere to put it. So this road is useless to us. It's just going to come in at the T right there. Paths. Oh, that's right. We're using the fancy paths out here. Let's, Oh, no. Did it take out our... Freaking tsunami. Took out our sewage. We're even... Oh my gosh, it's made it all the way up into here. Oh yeah, it took out this part of our sewage. You know, we do not have... Oh no, we do have a disaster response unit. It's about to be obliterated. I never really thought that tsunami was gonna get all the way into town. We don't have nearly enough disaster shelters. We've got enough for 10, 20, 30,000 people. I've been kind of neglecting them. I guess I ought to stop doing that. So we can put one over here. I mean, sorry off the collector, but that's fine. There's a lot of residential right through there. I'd like to get one in here somewhere, but I've not left myself any space.
A tsunami has struck the city.
That tsunami's huge.
Roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
It didn't look that big when I was looking at it earlier. I thought we were going to be fine. I thought it would just like get to here and kind of peter out. This is going to wipe out the whole damn city, isn't it? So my friend Hunter, aka Not Credit Rocket, messaged me the other day. He's like, I have a stream idea. I'm like, yeah, what's that? He's like, you should start a new city in Cities Skylines and set a donation goal. And then every time chat hits the donation goal, chat gets to pick a disaster to hit your city. This is going to kill our whole city. I mean, it's losing momentum here because there's a hill in the park. So that area back there might be safe, but we just lost all of our power. Because our power is underwater at the moment. We might even lose disaster recovery if this water has enough force and it takes out that building. Yeah, good thing I didn't spend millions and millions of dollars on an airport. That was just gonna get obliterated. Where did you come from? How did you wind up in the middle of my airport? You go over. You live out there. Yeah, my airport.
A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
There. Now you live out here by this factory that's abandoned. Alright, so the disaster response survives. That's good. Our power is no longer underwater, so that's good. I do not have a pumping station, though. And I don't know where I can put one in. So it's a pretty big building. Yeah, it's a big building. It would fit here, I think, if I had a little stub road coming off the side here. Don't want to connect. I just want room enough. That's not the road I wanted. Just want to be able to get this right there. I wanted that road. Thank you. That's one way. I don't want that road. I want that road. There you go. And now I need to connect this to water pipes so for it to be functional. And then they'll start sending out pumper trucks, maybe. started to and then changed its mind? Is it because of the one-way road? Are you not able to get out because of the one-way road? Now, can you get out? Like, it acts like it's going to send them out and they don't go.
A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid
All
roads
right.
and waterfronts until the water recedes.
That's peculiar. Wow, look, our forestry industry. Oh my god. It has made it all the way across the river to the financial district. That's going to be expensive to rebuild. Why is this not sending out pumper trucks? Let's try reconnecting the road. What if I just put it all the way through? Will that solve the problem? Nope. Alright, so we need to put this somewhere else. I guess here in the middle of industry, why not? It is a polluter, so let's put it over here by sewage. It pollutes pretty bad. Why are you not letting me connect these water pipes? It will not let me connect those two water pipes. Oh well, it's sending the trucks out now. That's all that matters. Alright, let's get started on rebuilding stuff that has been checked out by the disaster recovery. Or disaster response building. Which they were really hit or miss over here. Some of these buildings withstood it and some of them didn't. Like, all the barracks are gone. These big boys did fine for the most part. There's a couple that are... Those are warehouses, okay? Yeah, all the big boys out there did just fine.
A tsunami has struck.
Yeah, we know it's the city.
And avoid roads and waterfronts until
Cracks me up when she stutters. Oh no, our fire watchtower. Alright. That's that stuff done. What's over here? God, they haven't searched anything over here. Oh, that's a good priority. Search the park pier for survivors. Oh no, the bus is floating away! How badly did it hit here? I'm thinking the larger buildings is going to slow it down. Yeah. Yeah. Some of those larger buildings actually helped us out quite a bit here. We only lost a couple buildings from the university or the grade school. So let's let people out of the disaster shelters because the brunt of it is done. This may still take out a few buildings, but it won't be to the degree it was. And then wait for disaster response to go through and scan everything for survivors. Yep, that gazebo is really important. I'm glad you have your priorities sorted. Oh, we're going to do the bathrooms. And let's make sure the park bathrooms are fine. Actually, no, you're at the park gate. Even more important. I mean, you know, we don't have like schools and libraries and things like that that got totally obliterated that you should be checking first. No, not at all. So why are our metro lines saying they're busted? Because there's a station down. I wish I could assign... Ooh, this is still flooded. It's going to stay flooded because the water flows that way. It's going to stay flooded for a while over here. Because I think the tsunami kind of reversed the direction of the river temporarily.
Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
Another park pier. Good job. Glad you searched that. This is just, yeah, that immediately got destroyed again. It's still underwater. Another park gate. Excellent. At least we've got plenty of money in the bank to be able to weather the storm here. Decided to come all the way back out here again. Are you still making money? Yeah, no, you're not. You're not making any money right now. Do. Who's complaining about low land value? Low land value. Well, it's not my fault you built in the path of a floodplain. Deal with it, okay? Your land value will shoot back up. The automatic bulldoze tool can only do so much per cycle. Oh, now we got the restrooms at the park done. Yeah, good job. Of course, that absolutely decimated demand everywhere. Good thing we're playing with airports tonight. Speaking of, did that really get all the way over to my airport? You bastard. Looks like it's surviving, though. Other than, you know, this one train that's like, flooded. You're fine. Just go out there. You're electric. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, right? It looks like the airport's going to survive. It's just flooded. I don't think the water had enough force left behind it to take out any of the buildings. I like our pedestrian area in front of the airport. It's quite nice.
Tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until
It was nicer when there were businesses here. We need parking garages for the airport. Maybe we can like do a little parking area back here with some parking garages. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I mean, because, you know, let's prioritize and build stuff that we don't even need right now because the city is dying, but hey. I'm gonna do the short one. Cannot build on water. There's not really water there. Come on. I'm gonna build the short one with the tall one right next to it, and I think that will be sufficient. Or maybe we could do like one more short one right next door. Ah, that'll overlap the highway. Yeah, short one, tall one. Good. Yeah, nothing here is getting destroyed yet, so it's just flooded and having crime problems, which is probably truth for most of the city. Alright, I saw something here I can rebuild. Good. It's an elementary school. They're very happy to have their elementary school back. It's a private elementary school, though, so apparently only the rich people are happy about that. Anything back over there? Oh, yeah. They decided to do more at the timber industry. Oh, more power. Good. Sewage. Good. Right now, with only 20,000 people in the town, our sewage and our power is fine. What were we up to? Like 80,000 people? Something like that? Just waiting for her to shout, "A tsunami has struck the city!" again. It's been a minute. Just keep looking for rebuild icons. Ah, good. Thank you. Gotta keep our education pipeline running. I'd like to get mass transit back up and running, but there's no way to prioritize where they go. There she is. I knew she was going to open her mouth soon. Oh, we lost that metro station too. So we've got 2 metro stations down. So a bank and a parking lot and a trampoline park and a medical clinic. That's probably going to be very important. Yeah, this area is still struggling to get the water cleared out. And this stuff should start bringing up our land value. That's noise. Yeah, it's already a brighter color than it was, so that'll recover in time. We may lose a few businesses to it in the meantime. I didn't even realize that metro station was destroyed. Man, the airport is still underwater. It's just having a hard time receding from here. The trains aren't giving up, though. Look at that. Bless their hearts. They're just like, I can do it. Were there even people on that train? There were. There were some people on that train. They got off at the airport. I don't know that you're going to be taking off anytime soon unless you've got one of those planes with the pontoons on the bottom. They're just like, yeah, we're staying here. Even the buses, man, they're just like, screw it. We got a job to do. I don't care that I'm half submerged. Good for them. More things to click on and rebuild. Ooh, this area is deserted now. Ooh, God. What are you? A post office. That'll make people happy. See something over here that I can rebuild. Park side gate. Oh, I tried to put a park in here. Even though the only entertainment value from it's out here, because the park gates and the park zone are there, it gives that whole area the benefit.
Avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
Oh, you did a weird. Ooh. No. Thank you. It said there was something here. I guess it was really over here. Can't wait until June of this year. What is happening in June of this year? Why were they happy and sad about getting back whatever it was I just rebuilt? This bank. That's peculiar. Parking lot. Ooh. Not the gateway into the city. No. This area did all right. You're flying out of state to see your girlfriend in Oregon. I thought you were going. Are you here really soon? Long distance relationships, man. They're rough. Man. Freaking Tsunami. So there's a metro station down there too. So we've got some mass transit back online. We are still hemorrhaging cash though. How did the tree plantation get destroyed? I understand the trees getting knocked over. What's there? And there's not a building there. There's just trees. How does that add up? Really? You couldn't do the metro station while you're over here? I really want all the mass transit back online. Police station, elder care, good. All things that'll raise land value. Parkside gate, sure, why not? Elder care again. Large playground, awesome. Anything over that way? Yep, we got more stuff from the trade school. Another fountain. Another fountain. Good. Awesome. Glad to see priorities.
Got him! I got him!
Genfaxi Raid! What is up? Welcome, Raiders! You just missed. There's still some remnants over here in the airport. It's still flooded a little bit, but you just missed. A massive tsunami wiped out about 60,000 people. Took our budget surplus of about 70 grand per week down to negative 35,000. The city is a ghost town now. And we're spending lots of money rebuilding things after the disaster recovery center gets done scanning it for survivors. Yeah, welcome, Stackman. What's up? How you doing? How was the stream tonight? What were you playing? Oh, and earlier tonight we had a meteor hit the town. Where was that? Right here. Big meteor slammed down. Right there. You can kind of see it, the crater. If I look at the water there, or if I go into train mode, maybe. There we go. Yeah, you can see the crater. Hit right there in the river. Flooded this area, but that's about it. Built a shulker farm in Minecraft. I'm gonna nod and pretend I know what that is. Yeah, sure. That's a shulker farm. Yeah. The totally screwing it up part I can relate to. I would do that. Minion would know. I don't know a lot about Minecraft. I don't hate on Minecraft. I don't think it's a bad game. I never could get into it. It just game not for me, but I can't deny that it's a good game because it's incredibly popular and has had massive longevity. So I respect it. I just don't play it. So I don't ever know what people were talking about when they start talking about Minecraft. I'm like, what? Sure. Gonna spend them all night trying to fix it. It reminds me of when I tried to automate everything via trains. I spent weeks building it all, and then when I turned it on, it didn't work. Then I had to redesign it all. Masterneer. It was fun in quotation marks. Actually, it was kind of fun troubleshooting it all. So this area really did okay. I mean, it flooded, but it didn't really lose anything. So sadly, we did lose all the businesses that were here because, well, it was underwater for too long. But I almost think we should need to relocate this and make this whole thing a pedestrian area down the middle. Because as it is, you do see that there's an airport back there, but the airport, or the airline headquarters building is really blocking that view. I really think that needs to go elsewhere. I just don't know where, because, I mean, I guess we could, like, throw it off here to the side. That would work. And then just extend this pedestrian area to cover all of this. I think that would look kind of cool. But then I'd have to put in even more parks. Which, we built 2 custom parks tonight. We built this one here, a little food truck plaza, a couple little places to sit, nice fountain in the background, some places to sit and watch the fountain. And then we built this one over here with a little just fast food stand. Actually, apparently that's... Oh, no, we have competition. We've got the waffle cone shop right next to the sundae shop. Oh, no. Oh, no. I hope they can peacefully cohabitate. Hope it doesn't turn violent. The great ice cream wars of 2047. What have we done? Why are they not getting out here and getting the rest of this stuff checked for survivors. Oh, I guess they are. I just can't see the icons. Is there anything else? I know what I can do. I can go into this view. There we go. Now I can see them easier. Because they're green. Little something there. I guess I have to be zoomed in to see it, though. That should have all of our metro repaired, I thought. We still have a station down somewhere. They look to all be standing. Why aren't they operating? Our trains aren't going either. All of our mass transit's just complaining. There's got to be a metro station down somewhere then. So we'll just track them back. So this, we'll start with this line. So this one seems to be fine. But then it gets to here and says, Is it just that the trains haven't had a chance to run yet? Is that the problem? Maybe the trains just haven't had a chance to make a full loop yet. But it's a pretty long line. So it's fine back there. It's fine over there. Yeah, that's all that's wrong is the trains just haven't had a chance to loop through. It'll sort itself out. We should see these start disappearing. Oh, hey, look. Now we have a fire. You couldn't set your house on the fire when the tsunami was coming. We could have just, you know, let the tsunami take care of it. All of the commercials complaining about not enough workers. We have bounced back by about 2,000 people. Like, we can take a look and see what our population was, actually. We were at 35,000. I thought we were a lot higher than that. 41. Almost 42, and we dropped down to 20. So we lost half of our town. Our city value didn't go on that bad, though. You can see our budget. Yeah, that happened. Our treasury is on a steep decline. Our death rate did spike a little bit, but not as much as I thought it was going to. Employment's stayed the same. Education has dropped off because, well, everybody was in disaster shelters. We had a total of 495 buildings collapse. It's a lot. It looks like everything is back up and running. We're just waiting on the trains to bounce back and forth. For some reason, they're not going into the station. They're just sitting there. It's not the button I meant to push. I meant to delete it. If we delete that one, can that one then come in? Why can't the trains pull into the station? I mean, the line is there. Is there a train station still destroyed? That one's standing. Because that one's fine. Our other train station is... So we've got this one. We've got that one. And then... I don't know what it is. There's another one around here somewhere other than at the airport. That might be the only other one. Yeah, there's only 3. So, what's the problem? Like, legitimately, what's the problem here? They're connected. Can the trains coming in from the outside world get in the station? Yes. But my trains can't. And it seems to be just this station that's having trouble, so we're going to select it with move it, and we're going to hit reset object and see if that doesn't help it. Come on. Go in. Go in, go in, go in, go in. Is the railroad itself busted? No. Well, I'll try just reconnecting it real quick. See if that helps us at all. What is happening? You not realize that you can go in there? It's like it doesn't realize that it has the capacity to go that way. I don't know why that node can't go out that way. This is kind of baffling. Are we allowing outside trains? We are. But that is just my route. So I guess what I'll do for our next phase troubleshooting is delete my train lines. And reestablish them. So the one that goes from there, my metros are still having trouble too. Got one that goes here. Oh. We have destroyed tracks somewhere. Not that I can see. I mean, these trains are all getting through just fine there. So it's not any underground bits that are destroyed. But it will not let me run a train from one to the other like we could earlier. Can I go from this one to this one out here? No. Can I go from that one? That one? Yes. So then I should be able to go from this one to this one. Okay, so that works. That one's fine. Complete line. What? Do it. Complete it. What the hell? Alright, try again. How to stop. And where'd you go? There you are. And then complete line. Nope. So it doesn't see that it can get back there for some reason. Let's just work our way around. There's no damage tracks. I don't understand what's happening here. Like, at all. It's going away that it won't let me. So is this station just bugged out? It's fine. We'll replace it. When we reset it, that should have been enough. Ground bypass train station. Away. That's over here under trains. It was this one. Ground bypass train station. Should be able to just click it right back in there. There we go. Now, can I establish a route? Keep getting lost coming out here. Oh, what the? I am blaming the tsunami, but the thing is, the metros are screwed up like that too. Metros aren't running. Like, they're not pulling into the station. Why are you not connecting? Alright. Try that. Yeah, it's just... So this one is having trouble getting past this station. Or no, it's having trouble getting to from this one. Our number of vehicles aren't fluctuating, so it's not like metros are getting deleted anywhere, like the actual trains. So where are they all bunched up? Over here, they're all here, struggling on the tracks for some reason. Just wiggling back and forth in agony. Okay, I don't want to look at that anymore. Look at something else. Thank you. So let's grab this stop and just move it to the other side here. No, it won't let me. Oh, that did something. I don't know what it did, though. Let's get rid of the train that was struggling. Let's see what happens here. That train... Alright, let's just remove that stop. And then come back over here. Grab the stop that's going that way. And reestablish it. Put that one back in. And now, is this line okay? I just need to see a train, like, come up in here. Oof. Because I turned... Because I canceled it, we got 1,600 people flooding out of the airport who were pissed off that they didn't get to ride the metro. Look at them all. Could I interest you in some ice cream? Where are they all going? Are they all walking over here to this other metro stop? I think they are. I think they are. I think they're all walking over to this other metro stop. That's kind of funny. It's like a protest. There's your little picket signs. Look at all of them. Oh, wait. Maybe they're not. Oh, no. Some of them are, some of them aren't. Some of them are still going this way. Some of them went over to the parking garage. But that the majority of them are marching this way. They are. They're going to this metro stop. Yep. There they go. So they're just going to walk to the next nearest metro stop on the line. And I'm not seeing trains ping back and forth between here. So that isn't going to do them any good. Now where the trains are moving though. Are they stuck back here now? Yes. So they're stuck at this stop. So let's do the same thing. Let's just remove these 2 stops. Ooh. I can't. I cannot remove those stops. So let's try the reset object thing here. Sometimes that's all. Okay, the tracks aren't connected now. Interesting. It's like this little stub sticking out. Come on, let me have it. There we go. Let's reconnect the tracks. And see what happens. And they still get stuck there. They can't get through that. But I can't... Oh, I can delete those stops. So now it ends there. So now if I drag this stop to here... Drag line to add a stop. Okay, these 2 are in the way now. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna redo metro lines. This is a pain in the ass. Are these moving? No. Lead line. These moving? No. Lead line. And we don't have any trains. I'm in the wrong thing. Are you moving? No. Oops. Delete line. It's positive. Alright, now I get the fun job of figuring out where all these go again, because it was kind of weird to figure out because of the way this is all laid out. So from there to there to there, around to here, and then across here to this one to... Oh, okay, we've got a section we cannot get through here. What if I turn on anarchy? It will not let me upgrade this. That Tsunami did a number on this map. Is that sufficient? No, I still cannot find path. Normally you can upgrade. If I like make it one way and then not. Man, I don't know what to do. I've not had this happen before. But it's affecting... So is it impacting the buses too? I'm going to say so because we got really low bus ridership. No, that bus line's fine. Alright, that bus line's fine. I really like this to swing around. This one's fine, just busy, because the metros aren't running. This is fine, they're all moving. So I think our bus lines are okay. Let's do these by name. I know I'm going to repeat some, but I'm not sure where I left off. Yeah, they're not bunching up anywhere. So for some reason, our tracked mass transit isn't working. Following a tsunami. I'm gonna go through every one of these just to be safe. I'm not gonna worry about the fact that we don't have the right capacities yet, because once we can figure out the other problem and get this sorted. It's fine. 16's fine. Wait, did that bus just disappear? Or is it going to come around? Did it just immediately jump there and I didn't see it? I think that's what happened. Yeah. It's fine. Okay, and 17's fine, if not a little bit busy. What line is this? Oh, that's the one that goes all the way across town. Okay. Like, what line is this that it's so freaking busy? Our cargo trains are running. So the weird thing is, cargo trains are fine. And we've seen... Well, we were seeing trains from outside the city use these stations. But I don't know that we are anymore. Yeah, we've had 176 come through this one. So this one's definitely still working. So it's, yeah, because here comes the train right now. Now let's make sure it can pull into the station. Yes, yes it can. We're losing so much money still. Just try it again. I'm not optimistic that it's going to work, but I'm going to try again. Okay, so we can find a route that way, or find a path that way. Can we find our way back? So it's almost like it's treating these like one-way routes, when clearly they're not. So I'm wondering if I just upgrade them all to one way and then downgrade them back, or downgrade them and then upgrade them back, if that wouldn't solve a problem. No, I can't get out there. What? Yeah, it's just not. So did I not get all my one ways corrected? Because now he's stopping. No, I got all my one ways corrected. Great, I broke it worse. We have nodes that aren't connected. Nope. Why can't you get in there now? Delete the train and all the people are like, wait, what are you? You're just a sad dog. Are you just gonna all teleport over to the train station? I think they are. Let's see. Oh, I'm not a Dr. Bruce over here. Now, I did something to my shoulder today. I don't really know what. I'm just sore. We also haven't seen a plane in a while. There's a big one at the gate. Oh, wait, I think, yeah, never mind. That comes on. Okay. Wait, now they're walking back. What? 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 cease to exist. What is happening in my city? Yep, that one walked to the train station and is now in the airport. And these are all lined up. I don't get it at all. I don't know what to do. I truly do not know what to do. So let's see where this one breaks down. So then that one comes in. This is where I get confused because I can't remember where my loops go. I think this one is supposed to go here, there, now here. So now can it come back? No, they can't. Having trouble. Why? Okay, so what if I stop there? It's not giving me the message to drag a line to add a stop, or even move a stop for that matter. Oh. It didn't like that for a minute. And then let's see if I can go back from here. Let's say I can go back from here. So the problem exists somewhere coming back on these two stations. No, I want to delete that, please. Thank you. Now, drag line to add a stop. Cannot find path to that one now. So is it out here that's the problem? I think it's really high up. Cannot find path. Oh, I deleted rail lines. Crap, crap, crap. It's easy enough to fix. Okay, Metro. Of course, it's not going to cooperate. I just need you to go straight over there, please. So I'll have to start out here. Right, now I get the fun part of trying to recreate this curve. For some reason it wants to make that a funky bridge segment. I don't want you to make that a funky bridge segment, please. I want just whatever. We'll deal with that in a minute. And then delete the curvy bits. Use the curved road tool. You are connecting. Trust me. Alright, why did you make a funky bit? I don't want you to be a funky bit. Thank you. Alright, so now can you find that path? Yes. Yes, you can. Interesting. So we'll add a stop. Add a stop. So deleting that whole segment of subway line. Fix this. So it's actually the lines that are the rails themselves that are problematic. So somewhere I don't have two stops, and it's really hard to see inside of these. Okay, there's two there. There's two there. I can see that one. I think this is the one. Yeah, it's this one. So right here we just need to add a stop. And then kind of watch this and see if the trains run into problems. Like if there's anywhere that they can't go. And it's looking like it's fine. So far. So we know they can get past all those stops because that one came past it. So if they can get from there to there, we know that we're good. Let's go. There you go. They stop for a long time because they're trying to unbunch. That's what's happening right now. It's just a game mechanic that wants to unbunch everything. So it looks like we're going to be okay on this one. Man, the railroad is going to be a nightmare to troubleshoot because I mean, it's 30 kilometers in most of all the rails. Okay, that line's fine. I want to get this solved, but... So let's see if we can't reestablish this line, if I can figure out where it goes. This is the airport line, okay. So create new line. To there. To there. Around this way. To there. Then... Does this one come all the way up here? Yeah, because it dead ends out there, okay. So you use the middle tracks. But you don't stop here, do you? No, you don't stop there. You stop here. I think that's how I had that going. Or are you a loop? No, you can't be a loop because that's not connected. Okay. So then this is your terminal point. And you now come back. So far, so good. Final moment of truth. Yeah, that one's fine now. Why? Why are they all fine now? And a minute ago they weren't, and all I did was rebuild a little bit of track. I am so utterly confused. Okay, so now I need to figure out where this line goes. I think this one's just a loop. Yeah? Yeah, this one's just a loop, so it goes... There's actually 2 lines here. So this one just goes clockwise, anti-clockwise. Like switching all these cylinders, kind of, yeah. There. And there, and then we have another line that just goes back in the opposite direction. I like these dual stations, so we aren't stopping there, right? I don't think we stopped there or there. No, I'm on the wrong line. Crap. Here, it turns here. Okay. So I was right, I don't stop there or there. I go this way. I almost screwed it up. Let's give those slightly different colors as well. Make one the bright green and one dark green. Alright, so metros seem sorted. Let's see if maybe that just magically fixed the trains as well. Maybe they have figured out how to be trains again. But I do not see any passenger trains coming in. Oh wait, we have a line currently. Gotta delete that. I just saw a passenger train come through here, but I don't know if it stopped. So far, so good. And don't ask me why it's working now. I do not know. I'm glad it is, but I don't know why. I would like for you to complete the line on the other side. That's fine. We'll just move it. Colors so I can see what I'm doing, but that's not really helpful. There you go. Alright, so that gets you to the airport and out there. That scared me a little bit. So now we need to connect the airport to out here. Are you gonna be nice and go to the side I want you on? No? Alright, what if we start out here then? Maybe you'll start on the side I want you on. There's a mod that lets you hold down shift to choose the other side of the tracks. It's kind of nice. Trains are fine now too. For some reason, that one little bit of subway track was causing the game to not realize that things could go different directions. Whatever. Question. Passenger trains. You are from outside of town, right? Yes, you are. And you work fine now. Alright, well that's mass transit fixed. That should help the town rebound a little bit better because now they've got the value from all of that. We do have some traffic problems, but that's a problem for another day. Whew, that's a big traffic problem, in fact. We need to let the city rebound before we worry about that. But hey, at least we have a nice little regional airport. I am going to finish getting this thing some attractiveness, though. And we're going to start by relocating this. I like the idea of this being out here better. And then just continuing our pedestrian area. Ooh, it's not going to let me do that, though, because of that. All right, then. That's okay. We can run it to there. And then grab the smaller one. Connect there, and then this might let me connect there. It's not gonna. But it will let me connect there. And this is all pedestrian, so it's fine that there's a lot of connections. And that replaces the need for those paths. In fact, don't think I'm going to keep these paths. I may. I don't know. But we need to extend our pedestrian area to that. Ooh, I gotta be careful not to put the airport in the pedestrian area. That would be bad. There. Well, are you keeping up? You're keeping up. Nice. So now I've got a whole lot more areas that we've got to do stuff with. But we've got this lovely just pedestrian promenade from the airport all the way through. And I don't know, I dig that. It's not where you would expect to see a pedestrian area, I don't think, but I like it. I want a rather substantial park down here. So my problem is with these parks is you don't have a whole lot of them to choose from. So you do wind up with just a bit of repetition. No, it's not going to fit, because of course it's not. That one will, though. That works. It's not ideal, but it works. Now, on these two, I got the pattern I want. I think we determined on the other one, though, that you can't, I think. Yeah, I think we determined on that one that you can't. So, that'll work. That'll be fine. We can just have a little gap here and put some trees in, and I think that's what we're going to do with all of this. I don't think this is necessary. I mean, it's a nice idea to just add additional connectivity, but I just think it's necessary. So then we'll need a little bit more commercial there, a little bit more commercial there, and then up here we're just going to do trees and things and bushes around that. That'll be the end of that. But that'll just give us a lot of pedestrian activity down here. It's going to be forever before we see any of that grow in because, well, you know, there's no demand for it right now. The only thing is, now we've got this gap here. Oh, Kiltastic, you missed it. We had a tsunami. That absolutely broke everything, including making mass transit stop work for a while. Like, stations couldn't connect to stations. It was just like unable to find a route. And I still don't know why it did it. But it's working now, so whatever. But we did do our regional airport. I need to get its attractiveness score way up though. Like it's hurting. It's hurting bad. I could do some of these little hotels. Ooh, will you fit in that spot now? I think these... Where? There. I think these are a little too tall for right here, aren't they? I feel like they are. I feel like I'm going to put them in anyway. Oh, over here. It goes over here. I just need to get this attractiveness score way up. We could do some hangars back here. Those usually have a nice bit of attractiveness. So line these up. That, and then of course it's not going to stay lined up. So do like a big one. 2 small ones. Yeah, I know you don't have water. Oh, we just upgraded. And then we'll use Anarchy and put a plane in there. So I just think it looks cool to have a parked plane in there. And then we'll do parked plane in this one. There we go. And that gets us up to 304 out of 1,000. We do need to get water down here. I don't think they would run water pipes under the runway, though. Just seems like probably a thing that wouldn't happen. And then let's see if we can't make this look a little better. Dude, they've got plenty of time to take off there. It's fine. Yeah, this isn't really gonna work. So we'll just have to have a bit of there with a gap because I don't have ploppable concrete. And then I don't really have a place to put the fuel tanks, unfortunately. So we're just going to put them in a place that they probably never would be in real life. Just going to be out here. So we'll line them up with that. Roughly. I think they'll be okay as long as I keep them isolated out here. Just a couple of them. I think that's far enough away from everything that they'd be okay. Did I get you taken care of? Yeah. And now what are we up to? 414. Ooh, that was not all that helpful. I don't think this guy actually contributes to attractiveness, does he? Nope. It's back where you were. I guess we're just gonna have to do a buttload of hangars. I could always put some lounges on the front of the airport. I don't know that I like that idea, but... Can't fit one back there. But they are pretty high value, yeah. So we will just live with the fact that I don't like it. And we're going to get rid of these trees. I don't know where they came from. And then we're just going to do a ton of hangars out here in the middle. Probably about where you would expect to see the hangars anyway. I mean, I've not spent too much time in this part of an airport. Is that lined up pretty well? So I want to do like 2 big ones. And then a few small ones. Back to our big one. And we're gonna use Anarchy, grab all of those. Oh hey, we leveled up, nice. Line those up. That did not work at all. Undo. We're just gonna leave them as is then. Drag them down into the middle here. Give them some water. We'll run that right there, and then run that over to there. And then what's our score? 1,014. I really like to be able to crank that up. Like to there. So now I've got to gain another 195. That should be easy, because these planes are worth a lot for decoration. And I want cargo planes, so we'll do one of these here. And we'll do one of these here. And we'll put a medium one and the large one. And we'll grab small and a small and medium. I bet that got it. 55. 955. Alright, so we'll put one more big one. These are the corporate jets. They're waiting for various CEOs to need them. Really? Really? 15 more? Fine, we'll give a medium plane right there. There we go. Cool. I'm able to charge the max price for tickets. Didn't have to pay for any of this. And we're actually making money from the airport. In fact, it's the only reason the city's making money right now. And surprisingly, this small airport has 188 active flights. Imagine what happens when we add this one. This is going to be a big chunker. I was just about to start building this one, and the tsunami hit. I mean, you can still see the devastation from the tsunami. We're still 12,000 people down. This area was never built out right here. But everywhere else was, and you can just see that it's just taking forever for demand to pop back. It is steadily coming back, but it's just going to take a while. So let's check. Is mass transit's rebounded. 2,200 is what we had pre-tsunami, and we had about 1,100 tourists, so we're good there. Our attractiveness is still where it was, so I think we're doing all right now. Not for the lack of a tsunami trying to knock us out. So we've got plenty of room over here to do stuff and things. In this part of the map. So that'll be good once we're finally ready to zone again, but that's gonna be a while. Like, I bet we'll get the other airport completely built before the town has recovered from these disasters. So let's go ahead and give them one more path here. Right here. I want all my guidelines. Because that will connect to that building if I drag it over there. And they'll be able to walk there. So hold down Alt. Oh, grab that. Oh, not the wrong key. There we go. Now grab that and hold down Alt. Drag that up so it stays nice and straight. And that one, ooh, doesn't quite connect properly, but we'll see if people use it or not. I do like the pedestrian center though that leads up to this area. Why is my grid on here? It's kind of cool to have the airport at a pedestrian center. Why are you struggling with crime? There is a police station right there. How is crime a problem out here? Oi. There is going to be a fair bit of commercial out here, so we should probably throw in a bank. Not really anywhere to centrally locate it, but centrally locate it. Go there, and that's going to be about the best I can do. So we got the airline headquarters. We'll actually make like a little campus for them with like a little walking trail that goes up by the water and all that cool stuff. So we need fencing for the airport. Pretty much just like out here in the front and then back along this way and along the highway, and that'll be enough fencing. So Magnolia Center doesn't have enough zone squares to have a focus, which... yeah, it does. Totally does. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 right there. That's all it says it has. Did I mess up my zone? No. Whatever. I don't think I care anymore. Because this is just... oh my god, I don't like the way those disappear when I zoom out. It's unfortunate. What is that just part of the building? That's just part of that building. Alright, well, I think that's a lovely view if we just do that. There we go. Now it's a lovely view. Because we're not getting the warning anymore. And I think that's great. Leading up to the airport, having a nice pedestrian area. I think it's fantastic. And I think it'll make a great thumbnail. Why does that say they can go straight there? That's really not somewhere they can go. Anyways, I'm going to wrap it up tonight. I'm tired and I'm hungry. Had a pretty long day. It's been a productive day, but a long day. So we're not going to do a raid tonight. We're just going to say sayonara. I'll be back live tomorrow, sometime after 5. You know how it goes. I don't know what time I get home every day. So, Twitter, YouTube, Discord, you know the drill. Probably the couple of you watching are already on both. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great evening, everybody.